Broadcasting live from the True Crime Today studios to the world. This is Murder in the Morning with Tony Bruschi and Stacey Cole.
From the Hit Killers Podcast, Murder in the Morning.
Well, is this a apple doesn't fall far from the tree story here? About Christian Combs served legal papers. 26-year-old son of Sean Diddy Combs. It's all in connection with a lawsuit filed against him by Grace Markey, who alleges assault, battery, sexual assault, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. The legal paperwork was reportedly delivered to Diddy's Miami mansion where Christian was staying. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, the stewardess claims the assault occurred during a yacht trip in July of 22, which she alleges was organized by Diddy and sold as a wholesome family outing. However, she contends that the trip devolved into chaos with illegal drugs and sex work. It resulted in an unexpected increase in workload for her and her colleagues, as well as unwanted exposure to unwanted or unlawful drug use, sex work, and general chaos, she said in her lawsuit. O'Markey, who worked on the yacht, explains that Christian became inappropriately interested in her during the trip, pressuring her to drink with him and later assaulting her in a private room. According to the lawsuit, Christian violently grabbed her arm and prevented her from leaving the room. Quote, "I was scared and realized I was in a very dangerous situation," the woman claimed in her court filing. "I quickly suspected that the tequila was spiked," said Christian. Continued to demand more shots and physically cornered her. The situation escalated further when he allegedly groped her and attempted to force her into sexual acts. The assault stopped only when another employee entered the room, allowing her to escape. O'Markey reported the incident to her captain the following day, but claims that he lacked compassion and failed to investigate. He insisted that I was probably voluntary partying with the guests, she stated. She added that she was forced to continue serving Christian, although all throughout the trip. As the result of the alleged assault, O'Markey claims to have suffered severe emotional and physical distress. Her lawsuit states that the incident led to the breakdown of her relationship with her longtime partner, as well as a decline in her mental health, which required medication and therapy. In addition to the emotional toll, the incident is said to have ended her career in the yachting industry. The lawsuit claims her partner was deeply affected by the visible bruises on her body, and the relationship ultimately ended. "I lost my job, my partner, and my career," O'Markey said. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, has dismissed the claim as, of course, as they always say, meritless. This is just another lewd and meritless claim from Tyrone Blackburn, Dyer said, referring to O'Markey's lawyer. "We will be filing a motion to dismiss this outrageous claim." I don't know why they sound like the founding fathers, but I guess they do today. Meanwhile, the Combs family remains embroiled in legal charges and challenges. Diddy, of course, currently facing sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Despite being denied bond multiple times, he maintains his innocence and is preparing for that trial set for May 25. Good luck with that actually happening. His children have shown support for him publicly, posting on social media to stand by their father amid the ongoing legal battles. This is just another case in a string of legal battles surrounding the Combs family, Dyer added. We are confident that the truth will prevail. Yeah, so are we. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, that truth is not very positive for you.
No.
It's not going to work out well.
I'm trying to picture what it would be like being on a yacht and somebody is overserved in life and with alcohol. And, you can't escape. I mean, it's, my God, what the hell do you do? Somebody's being awful and you're on a yacht or even an airplane for that matter. I mean, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. I mean, yachts are big, but they're not that big, when if there's somebody on there that you really don't want to be around, I guess depending on the size of the yacht, but I think the one in question here that we've seen the pictures and everything of, big, but not that big, to be able to get away.
Oof, God, this whole family, they don't know any different. This is, if dad has been throwing these ragers his entire life, his 26-year-old life, the kid, he doesn't know anything different.
No, he doesn't. It doesn't excuse anything, obviously. I was actually talking with Siobhan Scott about this earlier today, and it'll be, you can listen to it now if you're a premium subscriber on Apple, or next week when it drops, about just that. Like, if this is his life, this is all he knows, can he even contemplate that he might be in the wrong here? If this is normal and there's no, that empathy was never built there. If this is all true, these allegations are true. I don't know. I think it'd be very difficult for those kids. It's given everything, but at the same point, losing, I think, humanity probably.
Yeah. And what's sad to me is, what have they missed out on in life? What lessons
Normal
have these
life?
kids? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, on the outside, it looks like they have everything. Truly, they have material things. I don't know what else they've got.
Yeah. I mean,
they don't have honor. They don't have integrity. I'm just, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, and
that they don't.
What do they know as love? Is that, I don't know.
I'll get you a car. I'll get you another Mercedes.
Yeah. Probably a very unbalanced world.
Yeah. Do you know what it's like to come home and you've had just a shitty day and your parent just puts their arms around you and says, you know what, it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be fine. I don't know. It maybe, but it's just a very strange, we'd all love to have this money, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want the crap that goes with it.
No, I mean, it's how it's dealt with and how you parent. And I mean, this just, I don't think Diddy's probably the best parent in the world. I'm going to go on a limb and say that. The prism you give your kids, the roadmap that you help them make, there's healthy and there's not healthy. And I'm going to guess when you're surrounding your life in not healthy behavior, and that's all these kids are seeing, their roadmap is going to be to not healthy behavior, shockingly enough. And that's just where it's going to go. That someone else will have to lead them elsewhere if they're going to get out of that. But it's pretty hard to change that once that's like your baseline of your roadmap, and that's your true north is Fuckville.
Yeah, it's these kids are going to be stunted in every relationship that they're in. Because they just don't know what it's like to have a stable parent. And I don't know what Diddy was like while these kids were growing up, but I imagine it wasn't stable.
Diddy was about Diddy. Yeah.
I don't know. God.
Yep. There you go.
A lot of therapists are going to have job security.
Yes, yes, they will.
You're neck deep in a dark, twisted tale, and just as the tension peaks, bam, a commercial about some miracle diet pill breaks the spell. It's like finding a fly in your soup after the first bite. But here's the fix. True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. You get to enjoy your crime stories without the junk, ad-free episodes, extended interviews that go beyond the surface, and early access to all the gruesome details. It's like swapping out a can of cheap beer for a glass of fine whiskey. So search for True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe and keep the darkness flowing uninterrupted.